Hello everyone! Before I begin my speech today, I'd like to ask you all just one question. Do you know what this is? Right, it's a smartphone or a gadget that I'm sure you all are very familiar with. You see, in a time where information seems like it's only a click away, we can oftentimes get, sidetracked or lost in a myriad of short form videos and whatnot. So much so that we tend to forget the existence of this books. Stories that are able to engage you into a new world entirely. I know that reading seems like a simple activity, just paying attention to words written on paper, but did you know that its impact can actually go far, far beyond that? Well, my name is Felicita from Bunda Mulia University, and today I'm going to share with you all how reading can contribute to personal development. So, let's start from the universal benefit of reading. Bill Gates once said that every book teaches him something different, something new. It helps him see things in a new perspective. Through every book, we're able to travel beyond borders, across centuries, and into the minds of people we might never even get to meet in our lifetime. Reading history, for example, it helps us understand what humanity was like in the past, how we were. Meanwhile, when we read science, we get to imagine what the future could be like for us, what it could be like. Even a simple novel like this can introduce to us so many new and different cultures, beliefs, and ideas. This book, for example, by Oscar Wilde, touches a lot on the subject of art and beauty and also morality. So, in a way, reading connects our limited and personal world into the vast, vast knowledge of humanity, essentially. But beyond knowledge, reading also sharpens our mind, our emotional intelligence. When we read, we train our brains to focus. Our vocabulary grows, our imagination runs wild, and our critical thinking also improves. Every time we analyze a plot, every time we empathize with a character, every time we interpret a metaphor, we're essentially exercising our brains. Fiction in particular, like this book, it allows us to step into someone else's shoes, to see through their eyes and to feel what they feel. That's actually practicing empathy. Whereas, school textbooks or nonfiction challenges our logic and our problem solving. Together, these experiences from many, many forms of literature can shape us into more thoughtful, well-informed, and overall balanced individuals. And finally, the most impactful benefit, in my opinion, is self-discovery. You see, in my personal experience, books have an uncanny way of speaking to me. Certain novels have comforted me throughout my life and gave me hope when I was feeling lost. It reminded me that I'm never truly alone in facing my struggles and to not doubt myself, to not give up easily. So, you see, through reading, we can often find pieces of ourselves in another person's story. We reflect, we evolve, and we question, we grow from that. So, no, at this point, it's not just about expanding or gaining knowledge. It's about transformation. Reading helps us refine our values and discover who we actually want to be in the future. For instance, I'll let you take a moment to think of your favorite book. Not the one that you were forced to read for an assignment or a project, but a book you actually enjoyed. A book that actually brought you happiness, that made you cry, or made you rethink about something of value. See, that emotional connection right there, that's why reading holds power. It doesn't just inform us about something we already know or something that we didn't know before, but it changes us. So in conclusion, from broadening our knowledge to making us reflect deeply, reading can shape our mind and hearts in a way that few other activities can. In a world that sometimes moves too fast, reading teaches us to slow down, to listen, to imagine. So the next time you pick up a book like this, I hope you remember that you're not just reading words or sentences on paper, but you're essentially enriching your mind. You're becoming a better version of yourself, one page at a time. Well, that's all from me, and thank you so much for listening. I hope that gave you a new perspective, like books can. Thank you, and goodbye.